Today on Deer Gear, we go into stealth mode with the new Stealthcam G42NG. We'll also find our way with the new line of Garmin GPS handhelds. Finally, we'll learn the importance of preparing a food plot. All that and more coming up on Deer Gear.
Not all scouting cameras are created equal, and the thing to keep in mind are the ones that are going to be able to perform for you and also operate within your budget. To me, the best scouting camera on the market right now is this particular unit right here, the Stealthcam G42NG. It's got all the features that anybody can expect to find when it comes to setting up a scouting camera in the field. When you flip this particular unit over on the back, it's going to bring out a lot of information. What does this mean to you? Well, it means that you're going to put this camera out and get instantaneous quality photos that are going to be unmatched when it comes to scouting cameras. Some of the things that I really like the best, the new Retina Advanced Low Light Sensitivity. This new type of a product built into these stealth cams are going to allow you to have pictures that are not going to be wasted in that low light sensitivity time. All of us know that deer like to move early in the morning and late in the evening. With Retina technology, you're going to be ensured crisp pictures just like you would have at noon. Matrix. Now this is the blur reduction technology. There's nothing more frustrating from being a hunter when you put a camera out and you get 25 pictures of nothing but blurred things running across there. And with the new Matrix technology, you're going to have advanced blur reduction that's going to dramatically reduce the blurred images that you're going to see. Now the reflex, that's a sub 1 second trigger. Basically anything that's going to get in front of it, that's going to trigger it. So you're going to eliminate all those, half of a deer coming walking by. It's going to allow you to have a quick trigger every time something walks in front of it, which is going to provide you with more photos than you've ever seen before. Multi-zone detection. Now, so many times in the past, scouting cameras are focused like this. But with the new multi-zone detection, you've got things that are coming in as wide as your arm's going to be going across. And what that's going to do, will time with everything else, it's going to allow you to ensure that you're going to have full pictures of every deer that's going to walk in front of your scouting camera when you've got it deployed. Geotagging, that's a great opportunity for those guys to have a lot of different units out and to be able to track and recall all your favorite locations exactly where you had this camera at. So you're going to know when you get back and manage all these photos on your database where each one of these exactly came from. One other great feature that comes with this Stealthcam scouting camera is the triad technology. What that means is you've got 3 different ways that you can capture anything that gets in front of your scouting camera. Video will be the first one we talked about. You've got full HD video that's quality enough to be put on a network broadcast, so it's definitely great enough to be able to tell what you're dealing with when it comes to an animal coming in front of it. You can set it to trigger for however long you want, and you're going to have an incredible look at your animal. You're going to be able to see the animal walk. You're going to watch him turn his head. You're going to be able to pick up images that aren't normally associated with a lot of scouting cameras. Then you can go to the time-lapse setting. Time-lapse for me is very important for those guys that are spending a lot of times in large hunting areas, such as big food plots. You can set this to go off at a variety of intervals so that you know where the deer are coming into it, where the game are crossing at, how many of them are out there, whereas a normal scouting camera isn't going to provide that to you because you've got to rely on the fact that the game has to pass right in front of the trigger to be able to get that. But with the time-lapse categories that are built into these stealth cams, it's going to ensure that you've got that. Finally, you've got your normal still photos. Hey, you can never go wrong when it comes to still photos. That's how most of the ones that I set up are done, and I like to set it into the burst mode. That's an incredible set of an opportunity that you can take multiple pictures every time it goes off. For me personally, I like to do 6 to 9 pictures every time my camera goes off. This is going to give me a lot of different images. It's going to allow me to determine the age of the buck. Are all the antlers intact? Exactly what I'm looking at and what kind of a quality of deer that's passing in front of me. A few other things that are always key: battery life. How many times have you headed out to the field, you get there and your scouting camera's dead and you don't know if anything's coming in front of it? Well, with this unit right here, you've got up to 1 year life based on how you set it up, and that's an incredible camera and an incredible opportunity for you to get out and use. The Stealthcam G42NG is the camera that we're using.
Like what you see on Deer Gear? Win products and gift cards simply by liking us on Facebook at Deer Gear TV. You'll get up-to-date info on all our featured gear and the inside scoop on upcoming giveaways. Just visit facebook.com/DeerGearTV. Deer Gear is brought to you by Cabela's. It's in your nature. Bradley S.M.O.K.E.R. And by DeltAg, improving plant performance.
In the world of ATVs, there's tough. Then there's Yamaha, real world tough. For the most rutted out trails, the hardest working farms, and the most remote hunting terrain, Yamaha Grizzly ATVs with electric power steering. Real world tough.
Julie Goloski, Smith & Wesson Consumer Program Manager and World Champion Shooter.
Joe Zanetti, Smith & Wesson Finishing Specialist and lifelong hunter.
Jim Dalton, Smith & Wesson Master Gunsmith. I shoot competitively, and so does my son.
Our people, our products, our passion. Smith & Wesson.
What if there was a camera that went where you went and shot what you shot? An action camera so easy to use you can concentrate on your hunt, not the hunt for the record button. A camera that let you add dimensions to your video, like speed, altitude, or even your heart rate, just before you let it fly. Life, camera, action. The Verb Elite HD Action Camera from Garmin.
For camping, fishing, hunting, or anything outdoors, bring along Arctic Ice. Simply freeze these versatile cooler packs and they're ready to keep your food and drinks cold throughout your outing. Arctic Ice can maintain in a cooler 60% longer than the equal weight of regular ice, and with no more mess or soggy food. Arctic Ice is clean and easy. Alaskan Series can maintain a sub 40-degree cooler for days, and the Tundra Series can keep game frozen till it gets home. Preserve an Arctic refuge in your cooler. Choose Arctic Ice.
We're back today down in Southwest Texas on the Whitetail Diaries property. We sprayed this field a couple of days ago chemically. Wanted to go ahead and spray off some of the weeds that had come in here to conserve soil moisture. We've also taken the time in that to make sure we didn't disturb the soil any more than need to. And with that, we've been able to preserve a lot of soil moisture. So that now that we're ready to get into the seed process, where we're going to be planting Cabela's 2013 cereal grain seeds, that'll give us a good soil base, a good water base, a lot of moisture to get in there and get this done. So let's get started. What I need to do is adjust my cutting blades, I need to adjust my cultipacker, and set the seeding rate to get this process going. So at this point, we finished with setting this thing up. We've got the cultipacker ready, we're ready to go. All we need to do is put seed in the troughs, we're ready to get on the tractor, get it planted, get this field going, and with the moisture that looks like it's coming next week with the cold front, we'll be in good shape. Well, that does it for this plot. We got all the seed in the ground, looks to be some good moisture in there. Now we're gonna move on to the second plot. It has much more weeds in it, but we did get it sprayed just a couple of days ago. Those weeds are dying, they just don't know they're dead. We're gonna move over there, get the seeder going again, and have it planted. Well, this is plot number 2 here at Whitetail Diaries in Southwest Texas. I've kindly nicknamed this plot the Devil's Own. It's clotted up pretty heavy, lots of weeds. We did spray the weeds a couple of days ago. Now's the time though, we're gonna put the seed in the ground. We got plot number 1 done earlier. Drove up here, ready to do plot number 2. We'll get it in the ground. I think we'll get some good soil to seed moisture contact, and got some rain coming just like we did in plot number 1, so let's get it done. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been a dusty son of a gun. We finally got the seed in the ground. It's getting late in the day. I want to thank you guys for joining us at Cabela's Wildlife and Land Management. Now it's time to go home and get a glass of sweet iced tea.
Go to Cabela's.com/WLM for more info about wildlife and land management, and go more in depth with all the tractors, implements, and products that Cabela's has to offer. Deer Gear TV would like to introduce you to the newest handheld GPS by Garmin. This handheld unit is easy to use and is loaded with features to help you in the field for scouting and on your next upcoming hunt.
Garmin really prides itself as being an easy-to-use GPS, but now with the kind of menu structures that we've got and the touch screens and that sort of thing, they're easier for the average guy to use. Well, the 64 series is really Garmin's new GPS hit. What it's got is both GPS and GLONASS capability, so basically you're going to have a much quicker signal acquisition, and then you're able to stay locked onto the satellites even in challenging conditions. It's got a new and improved user interface. It's a lot easier to use. It's still got the tried and true buttons though, so it's a nice simple way to use a GPS. Basically for the average guy, it allows you to mark where you are. Maybe it's where you drop your truck off or hop on your ATV. It'll get you to your stand very easily in the way that you want to go, not necessarily just the way that would be the most direct way, but maybe the sneakiest or stealthiest way to get into your stand in the morning. It's a lot easier to navigate around some pitfalls, maybe some ravines or that sort of thing. The fastest way to get there may not be a straight line, it may be the line on your GPS. Most of our units are preloaded with topo maps right now. That'll give you, a great idea of not only where you are, but what's around you, whether it's hills, trails, rivers, it's all in there. We also have bird's eye imaging, and basically what that is it's satellite images. Our newest units even have come with a subscription of that. So you can download an area and not only see rivers and trees and that sort of stuff, but you can see specific trees that you're standing under. The biggest challenge with hunting is all that pre-scouting and getting out there and having the time to get all that done. So with a GPS, you can mark those waypoints, you can mark scrapes, you can mark rubs, you can mark trails, all that sort of stuff. And it's on your GPS. It's basically an electronic record. It's just a great all-around unit.
Like what you see on Deer Gear? Win products and gift cards simply by liking us on Facebook at Deer Gear TV. You'll get up-to-date info on all our featured gear and the inside scoop on upcoming giveaways. Just visit facebook.com/DeerGearTV. Deer Gear is brought to you by Do All Outdoors, innovative gear for the hunter and shooter. Garmin, the power of simple. Stealthcam, the game has changed.
Zippo hand warmers, 12-hour, reusable, indisposable furnaces that keep you fishing longer. Because cold hands bite.
Experience High-Vis, a brighter sight picture than standard sights, giving you an immediate, more successful shooting performance. High-Vis lets you see a dramatic contrast between the target and the barrel for a more intuitive aim that delivers instant results. Our light pipes come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors, designed to be seen in a variety of conditions. With our broad line of sights, you'll see your marksmanship dramatically improve, bringing more fun and confidence into every shooting experience. Shoot more accurately. Enjoy the sport. Choose High-Vis.
When you change the game, you make the rules. Introducing the all-new Vapor from 10 Point, the most technologically advanced crossbow ever created. 10 Point, there is no substitute.
After your next successful deer hunt, savor the flavor with a Bradley Smoker. They have a whole list of creative recipes for venison with a wide variety of delicious smoky wood flavors. Find out more about making your meal as memorable as the hunt at BradleySmoker.com. Since 1976, DeltAg has been an industry leader in plant health and nutrition. With our innovative concept and chemistry, DeltAg produces healthier crops and improves yields. We formulate biostimulants and micronutrients designed to improve fertilizer efficiency and increase crop response to nutrients. Make your fertilizer go further with reliable products that work. Grow healthier crops from the ground up with versatile low-rate products. DeltAg, improving plant performance.
When I'm not hunting, I'm thinking about hunting. It's on my mind because it's in my blood. When the hunt calls, my TC Venture points the way. Accurate, reliable, proven. Until there's no more ground to cover and no more stories to tell. When you're a TC Venture hunter, the hunt never ends.
You know, Do All Outdoors is a company I've been proud to be involved with for going on over a decade now, and they make a wide range of products out there that can help you be more successful, both for fun times outdoors and when it comes to that moment of truth when you're hunting. And their shooting sticks are something that I've relied on for years and years, and I've set them up in a wide range of configurations, whether I've put sandbags on top of them, whether I've used the V, whether I've used the snap attachments to be able to put my spotting scope on there or mount my rifle back on, whether I've used the monopod or the tripod. All of them have worked great for me, and they're easily adjustable to where you can raise and lower the legs to match up different lengths, whether I'm sitting on the ground or whether I'm standing up trying to take a shot. No matter what scenario that I'm faced with, the Do All Outdoors EvoPod shooting systems are one that I rely on, and they're gonna pay off for me at a short distance or a long distance to ensure I've got the proper rest when it comes time to take that shot.
The EvoPod is the most complete spot and stock-friendly shooting stick system ever invented. They're crafted of a lightweight, high-strength aluminum with a unique shaft design that provides a stronger, more rigid leg to rest on. The telescoping legs have an easy one-hand operation and use a proven snap-lock, snap-release system while incorporating lower leg measurement marks to find the precise length quickly.
When I look at a shooting stick, there's a few things I really want to pay attention to. I want something that I'm going to be able to adjust a little bit. In the head of the EvoPod, it moves around fluidly, but it's also sturdy enough to be able to handle, pressure on it so that it'll be steady when it comes time to take that shot. I also look for adjustability because I never know what type of shooting angles or positions I'm going to be on, so that maybe I can raise one leg taller or lower than the other, or I want to put them all the way down and spread them out for when I'm sitting on the ground, or stretch everything out as tall as I can and be able to shoot when I'm standing up. I mean, I'm over 6 feet tall, and I can stretch these things out, and I've still got room to raise them if I need to, or easily lower for a shot. So the adjustability of these Do All Outdoors EvoPod shooting sticks are something that I rely on when it comes time for a whitetail hunt.
To find out more about the EvoPod and all of Do All Outdoors' various products, head to DoAllOutdoors.com.
I think everybody's dealt with soggy stuff in an ice chest. You've packed this perfect lunch, and you made these sandwiches, and you've got something in a cardboard container over here, and the ice melts, and it just becomes a soggy, wet, drippy, nasty mess. And with the Arctic Ice products, you kind of eliminate that.
Arctic Ice is a new brand of rugged ice substitute cooler packs that maintain low temperatures longer than ice or blue gel products. The active ingredient, Pure Temp, is a plant oil-derived phase change material. Arctic Ice is reusable, non-toxic, and biodegradable, and is not derived from petroleum products or alcohol like most other cooler inserts.
There's no water there. There's no mess that you have to worry about. I mean, you put this in there and everything looks exactly like you did without all this water slushing around. And you don't have to drain it off. You don't even have to worry about it. And you know that it's going to keep it cold to the level and temperature that you desire it to. So when it comes time to eat, it's not going to be ruined. It's still going to be as cold or colder than when you started the day.
Arctic Ice is available as 2 different products, the Alaskan Series and the Tundra Series. The Alaskan Series is designed at the molecular level to maintain its freezing point of 33.8 degrees Fahrenheit while absorbing surrounding heat until it is fully thawed. It efficiently keeps food and drinks chilled much longer than the same volume of ice. The Tundra Series has been designed at the molecular level so that it freezes at an impressive 5 degrees Fahrenheit. What's even more impressive is that its active ingredient maintains a consistent freezer temperature as it stubbornly thaws. The Tundra Series is a portable, safe, and reusable alternative ideally suited to replace dry ice. Arctic Ice also produces Chill and Brew, the game-changing solution to keeping your beers and sodas at the perfect frosty temperature. Using the same patented technology as the other Arctic Ice products, the Chill and Brew panels are tailor-made for taking to the beach, campsite, or tailgate party.
With the Arctic Ice systems that they've got out there, you've got some options on how cold you want to keep things. And to me, that's a great asset to be able to have. Whether you're trying to cool down bait for a long fishing trip, whether you're trying to keep drinks cold, whether you're trying to keep meat cool, whether you're trying to just basically keep your lunch cool for that day. Doesn't matter whether you're trying to do it for a few hours or a long period of time, you can find the right size of Arctic Ice to be able to do those things for you.
Both the Alaskan and Tundra series come in 4 different sizes. Small, which is perfect for chilling insulated lunchboxes and mini coolers. Medium, which is just right for chilling small or mid-sized coolers and insulated tote bags. Large, 2 of which can be used to cover the bottom of your full-sized ice chest to keep it cold all day. And extra large, which can be used to cover the bottom of cargo or marine-sized ice chests.
From a peace of mind knowing that, where you don't have to stop and buy ice bag after bag after bag and then worry about what it's doing to it and then you throw it away and then you got to go buy more. You buy this Arctic Ice and you can keep reusing it over and over and over again, and by the time you pay for 40 or 50 bags of ice in a time, you will have paid for your Arctic Ice and then saved some money on top of that.
If you want more information on any of the game-changing Arctic Ice products, go to arctic-ice.com. Like what you see on Deer Gear? Win products and gift cards simply by liking us on Facebook at Deer Gear TV. You'll get up-to-date info on all our featured gear and the inside scoop on upcoming giveaways. Just visit facebook.com/DeerGearTV. Deer Gear is brought to you by Angle Coolers, a legend in reliability. Frog Togs, stop the rain. Yamaha ATVs and side-by-sides. We'll get you there.
Since 1996, Frog Togs outerwear have kept outdoorsmen warm and dry, even in the worst of conditions. Now, Frog Togs have expanded beyond hunting and fishing markets and revolutionized the industry with their patented fabric system. Frog Togs are extremely lightweight and portable. They pack easily in your car, boat, RV, and even on your motorcycle. Best of all, Frog Togs are 100% waterproof and windproof, and yet extremely breathable. Check us out online at frogtogs.com. Frog Togs, stop the rain.
Faster. Smarter. More powerful.
The new ZX7 processor from Stealthcam. The game has changed.
After all my years of searching, I finally busted the myth of the Yeti! The Angle high-performance cooler, it's incredible! Just look at this lid, what a powerhouse! It's so freaking strong, so reliable, I just wanna boom! This silicone gasket's better than rubber!
Why, hello there. Are your base and sidewalls way thicker for superior insulation?
Oh, yes! After 10 days, still cold, still fresh! Let's hear Yeti do that! With Angle coolers, it's official! The Yeti is busted!
When you change the game, you make the rules. Introducing the all-new Stealth SS from 10 Point, the most compact crossbow we've ever created. 10 Point, there is no substitute.
After your next successful hog hunt, savor the flavor with a Bradley Smoker. They have a whole list of creative recipes dedicated to pork with a wide variety of delicious smoky wood flavors. Find out more about making your meal as memorable as the hunt at BradleySmoker.com.
For an efficient way to break down your next buck or doe, the Bubba Blade can't be beat. As a field knife, the Bubba Blade performs well, easily breaking down game on the spot. Paul F. Taylor, long-range expert with 14 big game animals qualified for the record books, has more to say.
Just took that right off. You've got your pistol grip here for your trigger finger. Fits right in there so you're not going to slip. You have a Teflon blade. No meat's going to stick to that. That surface is absolutely repels anything from sticking to it. It's a real easy cleanup.
In the kitchen, the knife does just as well, slicing through steaks with ease. Whether your meat is fresh shot in the field or picked up from the supermarket, the Bubba Blade is able to get the job done. Hard meats, such as summer sausage, were sliced just as easy as a soft and juicy brisket, and the Bubba Blade makes slicing ribs simple. For more information about the Bubba Blade, check out BubbaBlade.com.
The all-new Yamaha Viking, the only true 3-passenger side-by-side that combines the off-road terrain ability, cargo capacity, and the durability and reliability that you come to expect from a Yamaha, making this the only choice for the true outdoorsman. All right, let's take a closer look at the Viking. Let's start with the interior. Obviously, 3-passenger seating is huge with this vehicle. It's the only true off-road vehicle that has 3-passenger seating, and we've designed several features that make this 3-passenger configuration much better than anything else on the market. The first thing you're going to notice is 3 individual bucket seats. One thing you'll notice about this middle seat, it's offset towards the rear of the vehicle from the passenger and the driver. So that allows more shoulder room, so you're not rubbing shoulders with the guys next to you. It also incorporates a 3-point seat belt design for all 3 seats. Again, gives you a lot more secure feeling in that off-road situation. That combined with the full floorboards, which allow you to brace yourself, and the passenger handhold grab bar that's adjustable, really helps to make all the passengers and the driver much more secure. One thing that you'll notice is the Viking actually incorporates a door. This door allows for easy access in and out of the vehicle. You'll also notice that the seat height is very low to the ground. What that does is it just makes it a lot more comfortable getting in and out of the machine. Now let's talk about cargo. The Viking has several features that makes carrying cargo much better than the competitive models that are out there. First thing that you'll notice is the size. This thing is huge. One of the things you'll notice about the cargo bed is there's no wheel wells. This allows a pallet to actually be slid right into the cargo bed. The other thing is we've got 4 tie-down points in this cargo bed that allow you to securely mount any of the cargo that you put in there. You'll also notice the height of the cargo bed is very tall, so it allows you to carry the maximum amount of cargo itself. And lastly, you notice that it has a fully dumping cargo bed. It allows you to empty any of your cargo very quickly and very easily. You notice that it actually incorporates a gas hoist or lift on it so that it comes back very smoothly without banging or slamming. And then to close it, it's very simple. So what's it like to drive the Viking? You know, driving it is really what it's all about. There's a lot of things that we did specifically that makes this the best, most fun machine you can own. Starting with the steering. You'll notice how precise the steering is. When you're out on the trail, you turn the steering wheel, it goes exactly where you want it to go. It goes where you want it to go, it goes where you point it to go. Incorporate that with the new tires that we have on it, the Maxxis Bighorn 2.0s. They're very comfortable, they get great traction in very slippery, muddy conditions. The 4-wheel drive on-command system, you know, you get into that situation where you're not sure about, you just click that thing into 4-wheel drive. It takes you right up or down the hill that you need to. It's got 4-wheel engine braking. You put that thing in diff lock, so all 4 tires have traction. You've got traction whether you're going forward, reverse, uphill, downhill. It's maximum. At Yamaha, we love the outdoors. We live this life, we love this life. And to be honest, we're just excited to be able to build products for you, to go out there to do what you love to do what we love to do. And the Viking is really the sum of all of those commitments and all of those times out in the field. And because it's a Yamaha, you can be assured that it's the most durable, most reliable side-by-side you can buy.
Like what you see on Deer Gear? Win products and gift cards simply by liking us on Facebook at Deer Gear TV. You'll get up-to-date info on all our featured gear and the inside scoop on upcoming giveaways. Just visit facebook.com/DeerGearTV.